Hey guys, you guys seem to enjoy the shopping mall and the electrical store videos, and lots of people have been asking about Japanese supermarket. So again, probably not radically different from what you'll see in Europe or anywhere else around the world, but if you want to see it, so you shall. Here it is. So yeah, most big Japanese supermarkets do have a bakery section. Sometimes they'll have a bakery like this where they're actually making bread. Other times they'll just have a couple of racks of bread that you can get, but often they'll have a little bakery like that makes stuff. If you want to see what stuff they make, you can see, I already did that on the food and eating playlist. With these going through the shops videos, we can't really show you everything in detail because it'd make it a 3-hour long, very boring video. So we'll just give you a quick walkthrough of the place, so you can just get a feel for what a supermarket feels like, or what a electrical store feels like, or whatever the others. And if you want to see up close, if you look on the food and eating playlist, we've already done bakeries and all that sort of stuff. The fresh fish section, very big and very important. Fresh fish, fresh octopus, fresh squid, fresh shrimp, very important. And interesting cuts of fish too. You'll see that on the food and eating playlist too. You can actually buy a packet of 5 fish heads, because they use fish heads for fish head soup. And also some types of fish have particularly tasty bits around their eyes, apparently. Quite a delicacy around the eyeball. Certain fish, not all of them, but some certain fish, apparently around the eyeball is really sweet and quite popular. So not necessarily the eyeball itself, but around the eyeball. Sorry, too much information, was it? Sorry about that. So look, yeah, there's an aisle that you've all seen before in your own supermarket, toilet paper and paper towels and all that sort of stuff. It's all pretty normal. More seafood. So as you can see, nice and clean. Interesting. It's hard to know what things cost in other countries, but you can buy, 2 huge bagfuls of groceries, like big, heavy, like as much as one person can carry of groceries in a Japanese supermarket, and usually you won't spend more than Ichiman. So around $100, a little bit more maybe, for as many groceries as one person can carry. It's pretty good. I think I don't know how it compares to other countries, of course, but compared to Australia, last time I visited Australia, the same amount of groceries would have cost twice that. So it's pretty good. It is pretty good in Japan. There's been no inflation for a very long time, and that's kept the prices down. So everything's pretty good. Fruit and vegetables, fresh fruit and vegetables, always lots of fresh fruit and vegetables, all year round. Here's the dairy department, guys. For some strange reason, I get asked all the time, is it true that Japanese people don't drink milk and don't eat dairy because they're all allergic to it or lactose intolerant or something? But no, they're into it. They're into milk, and very into yogurt. Yogurt's really popular in Japan, really popular. All sorts of yogurts, and cheese is popular. Ice cream, they don't eat as much of it because they don't eat junk food so much, right? So they don't eat as much of it. You can't buy a 5-litre container of ice cream in Japan. The biggest you can get's like 1 litre or 1.5 litres or something. So you can't be getting gallons of ice cream like you can in some other places, but it's all here. You can get it all. It's all here. Good cheese in Japan. See what happened when we went through that dairy case area there? It was really cold, and the camera was really hot, apparently. So all of a sudden it's got all foggy. Whoops. Sorry about that. We fogged up. we fogged up and the little camera operator didn't notice, so it's been left foggy. Sorry about that. So there's all deli stuff, deli. This is all cheese, butter, margarine. Of course, Japanese people don't do bread as much as we do. The staple in Japan, of course, is rice. So, some countries people have bread with every meal. In Japan they don't. Although bread is popular, people do like bread. They like pastries and stuff too. They like cake, they like pastries. Lunch, probably. People might eat bread at lunch, or some bread item at lunch sometimes. But yeah, they prefer rice. Oh, see, look, self-checkout guys, see? So we've shown you this before too, but they're actually doing their own checkout. Take all their groceries, run them through that checkout machine, feed in the cash or their credit card, and put it all in their trolley and walk away. Don't even talk to a staff member. So on the gadgets in Japan playlist, maybe we already covered that. So sorry about the fog, guys. It's really bad, isn't it? Looks like it's cloudy in there. Sorry about that. It was just a bit too cold for us. Very hot and steamy middle of summer now, so going down that cold aisle after being in the hot and steamy areas obviously fogged us up. So anyway, I hope you found that interesting. More videos coming soon.